everyone, good day. Welcome to another session of K Explain. Today, we will be talking about the Unit 1 of this subject, MPE 11, or the International Dance and Other Dance Forms, which is the nature of dance as well as the introduction of foreign dances or the international dances. But let me introduce first our learning outcomes for this unit. And at the end of this unit, we will be able to define the term dance and the foreign or international dance. We'll also identify the different terminologies, the features and the etiquette of dance, and of course, perform the fundamental dance position of feet and arms. So in this topic, we will have a clear understanding and analysis of the several dance terms like dance and international dance. You will also acquire various terminologies and dance movements, and also to recognize the creativity and beauty of movements, and that aims to appreciate, preserve, and disseminate. To start with, let us define the terms dance and foreign dance or the international dance. Dance is a sign of life and as old as mankind. It comprised of the rhythmic movements and considered as a non-verbal communication, and as a means for social interaction and self-expression. It is also an expressive folk art which shows man's traditional and contemporary feelings. Additionally, dance reflects many societies and different stages of life, and in every country and in the world. Some people dance to depict religious rites of the ethnic groups, while other dance is to celebrate social events and different cultural activities. Moreover, dances revealing the natural and music movements worldwide, and audiences are more entertained when performance changing or shifting movements from easy to hard. On the other hand, modern technology brings dance closer to people, especially to the young generation. The production and enhancement of dance performance has been significantly influenced by modern technology. And through this modern technology, dance performance is upgraded, benefiting the dance artists, instructors or trainers, choreographers, and dance enthusiasts. Also, dance is a collection of movements set to music, in which the arrangement, the form, and patterns appears. It is also commonly used as a form of expression and social interaction. It also presented in a spiritual or performance setting. On the other hand, foreign or international dance portrays different cultures from different countries, whether it's political or social, economical, intellectual, geographical, and religion of a society. The exclusivity of foreign dances to one country assigned according to culture of the country of origin, as well as give the people's feeling of pride and unity. But of course, why is dancing so important? Dancing has certain moral lessons. It teaches us not to give up, and it is about practicing every day until we learn the right moves. One thing I have learned as a dancer is the word perseverance. When you fall or make a mistake, you need courage to get up and try again. And also, hope enable one to perfect his or her moves and perform better next time to impress the judges. It is also encourage us to work hard and never give up. With frequent practice, it will pay off. Dancing is also the best medium which people show the world their true colors and showing who they can be. Through dancing, we understand our emotion and know ourselves better by understanding our talents in such a way that we didn't know until we danced. Moreover, when we dance, we connect with music that affects our body, our thoughts, and the mind. Dancing is deeply personal, and it's an expression of something within us, something that we can only share with the world through action. But how about the origin of the dance? According to Joseph Jordania, dance is a powerful tool at the age of evolution. It is associated with music, rhythm, and people designed with body paintings and was considered by the attributes of the natural selection. It does not depart behind truly recognizable physical equipment such as the stone and the hunting tools. And cave painting cannot be known when dance is important as part of the human culture. While Jonathan Pieslak studies reveal that some current military units use dancing and group singing as a way in preparing themselves for dangerous military missions. Earlier than the beginning of earliest human civilizations, dance has genuinely been an essential part of ceremonies, rituals, celebrations, and leisure. Tomb paintings portray dancing figures of Indian and Egyptian. Dances were originally used as a magic ritual which broke the spell on an enchanted king 250 years past, according to Sinhalese legend. Dance's history is surely more than what ancient books or cave walls can depict. Whatever or whenever the first dance was on earth, it since has come a long way. Whoever it was to have created the very first dance, that is something we never know. There is something about great dancers that will fascinate you. They are disciplined and perfectionists with their routines. They are on their peak motor fitness, have a strong endurance and outstanding muscular strength. They are also agile, flexible, and well coordinated. Some examples of dances are the primitive Asian and European dance. So let's begin with the discussion of the primitive dances. Primitive men developed some of the ritual dance actions for every event in their life. For birth, at the growing up of a young man, at a wedding, to cure the sick, or to bury a dead. These rituals are also danced for every event in the community's life. Some examples of the primitive dances are the rain dance of the Pueblo Indians, where drummers imitate thunder pointing to heavens while the dancers carry joint sticks to portray lightning. They have also Maori war dances, and these are particularly fierce with a tempo marked by the beating of the palms on thighs. Even if the ritual origin is forgotten, round dances go on, and the Maple dance is still a spring festival, and this is a symbol of growth and fertility for primitive farmers. Also, the dance of ancient Egypt is of vital importance to the Egyptians' afterlife. These Egyptians were the first to describe dance movement on paper with the discovery of paper and alphabet. Moreover, dance was essentially linked in the Greek mind to music and poetry. And they had dances for worship, for everyday events in both life and war. Asian dance. The dances of Asia assert the importance of gravity. Feet may stomp or paw the ground, but contact with the earth is constant. The stylized use of the torso, the head, the arms, and the neck movements of Indian dance, the exquisite gestures of the arms and fingers in Balinese dance, suggest a sophistication of style that is very different from the West. Also, Asians have deep respect for tradition, which has encouraged dancers to make existing theatrical dance forms perfect rather than to create new styles. Next, as we have the ancient Hindus. The ancient Hindus believed that dance was given to them by gods and the goddesses. From the earliest times, dance has been an important part of the Indian life. On the other hand, we have also China. And China is not historically a nation in which dance was of any real importance. One of the rare indications about the earliest and uniquely Chinese dances has to do with the use of a long sleeve known as the water sleeve, as a technical and expressive side to dance. Part of Asia is Korea. And Korean dances reflect historical and strategic importance of the country. The earliest clear record of it can be dated back to the 3rd century. It was an essential factor of religious worship and of the nature cult that surrounded the planting and harvesting of crops. Next, we have the Japanese dance. The dances of Japanese are more spiritual than technical. At its most intense, Japanese dance partakes of rituals, and the performance of certain dances demands fasting and purification of the body in order to prepare the interpreter spiritually as well as physically. Some of the basic styles of dances in Japan were the no drama, kabuki, mai, odori, and fury. In Southeast Asia, trance dances blend superstitions with Buddhist, Hindu, and Islamic beliefs. The theme of the Thai classical dance from Thailand, of course, are religious traditional stories. In its ethnic tradition, Philippine dance is classified into three. They are the ritual dance, the life cycle dances, and the occupational dances. The coming of the Spaniards in the Philippines brought significant changes in the lives of the Filipinos, especially in dance, and Filipinos became Christians. The Spaniards introduced European dances that were easily adopted by the Filipinos, and such dances were the rigodon, lanceros, mazurka, polka, Virginia, valse, and habanera. However, there were still Filipino natives who were retained the traditional dances, particularly those who were living in the Cordillera Mountains and high mountains of Mindanao, aside from the Muslim Filipinos. Next, we have the European dance, and most European folk dances contains memories and references to religious or magical dances. The ring dances, maypole dances, bonfire dances, sword dances, processional celebrations, and early religious dances are usual traditions of folk dances throughout Europe. Now, let's talk about the features of dance, and this includes the rhythm, design, dynamics, techniques, and gestures. Let me discuss first the rhythm in dance. Rhythm is a movement variability and fairly quick or slow repetition. It is a way to connect with rhythm through movement, dance, and drumming. Being in rhythm connects us all and reawakens our inner resources for living. The interesting thing about rhythm is that it gets easily mixed up either with characteristics of the music, such as the beat, or with personal preferences such as the music style, both of which are related to rhythm. Well, starting from the latter, we will be able to see deeper to how we relate to music and become inspired to dance. If you want to dance to specific music like the Argentine tango, you need to listen to tango music. This might sound obvious, but it is what most people don't do or they don't enough of. Next is design. This is the movement's arrangement according to pattern, while dynamics are the variations in force, frequency, and speed of movements. Another feature of dance is techniques. This refers to the mastery of the basic positions and steps and body control degree as well. Technique is also the basis of all fundamental of dance, from holding your body correctly while performing to executing skills properly in a routine. Strong technique extends across all areas of dance, regardless of the style of your routine, whether it's jazz, modern, hip-hop, ballroom, and others. There is always an element of technique that can be improved upon. And last, the gestures, and it refers to the hand movement. Well, gesture plays an important role in dancing. This is because of the different movements created by our body to express the meaning and of course to express our feelings. Now, let us move to the fundamental dance position of feet and arms, which are very important in folk dancing. Good day everyone! Today, we will discuss and review the fundamental dance position of feet and arms. And at the end of these sessions, you will be able to perform the fundamental dance position of the arms, the feet, and the combination. But what is the fundamental positions all about? This is a very expressive movement of both the feet and the arms commonly used in Philippine folk dances and even in foreign dance or international folk dances. There are 5 fundamental or basic positions in dance commonly termed as the first position, the second position, the third position, the fourth position, and the fifth position of the feet and arms. But before we start in performing these fundamental dance positions, you need to remember the name. That's right, graceful. And this stands for grace and posture. Grace, correct posture, and body positioning are the most important factors because it helps in the balance of the body while performing the different basic steps. Okay, so we have 5 fundamental basic positions of the arms and the 5 fundamental basic positions of the feet. So the first one na gagawin natin ay mag-start muna tayo sa kamay. Okay, so we have 5. And later on, lalagyan natin siya ng countings. So mag-start muna tayo sa basic positions, then later on sa countings tayo. Okay, but before we proceed, kinakailangan natin maintindihan yung proper stance natin pag nag-perform tayo ng fundamental basic position. So first, kailangan meron tayong grace at meron tayong posture. Okay, so stand straight, 45 degrees ang feet, chin up, and then chest out. So this is the proper stance for folk dance or in performing different folk dance. Okay, let us review the fundamental dance position of the arms from first, second, third, fourth, and then fifth position. First position, both arms in front at chest level, arms are slightly bent. Second position, arms open sideward at shoulder level, arms are slightly bent. Third position, one arm is raised upward or overhead. Fourth position, one arm is raised in front as in first position, other arm is raised upward. Fifth position, both arms are raised overhead. Okay, so this time we will proceed on the fundamental dance position of the feet. So we have again 5 fundamental dance positions. First position, heel close together, toes apart for about 45 degrees. Second position, step your right foot sideward. Third position, heel of one foot is closed, then step of the other foot. Fourth position, place your right foot forward. Fifth position, heel of one foot is close to the toe of the rear foot. Fundamental dance position of the arms with countings. So this is now your count number 1, count number 2, count number 3 and 4, count number 5 and 6, count number 7, count number 8. On the other side, count number 1, count number 2, count number 3 and 4, count number 5 and 6, count number 7, and then back to original position, count number 8. The fundamental dance position of the feet with countings. So the starting position will be the first position. Okay, count number 1 and count number 2, i-break lang natin yung second position natin. So, for the count number 1, point your right foot sideward, count number 1, and then bring your heel down. That's count number 2. Count number 3 and count number 4. Count number 5 and count number 6 will be the fourth position. Just point your right foot forward and then bring the heel down. That is count number 5 and count number 6. Count number 7 is the fifth position. And count number 8 back to original position, and that's the first position. Now, let's do the combination. This is your count number 1, count number 2, count number 3, count number 4, count number 5, count number 6, count number 7, and count number 8. On the other side, count number 8, count number 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now let's do this with the music.